at one of the nation's most productive bass factories, Lake of the Ozarks in central Missouri. Watch as buddy teams go head-to-head for the chance to win big money on this incredible reservoir. Don't go away.
At Cope Marine, we sell fun.
Built in 1931, Lake of the Ozarks is one of the oldest man-made bass fisheries in the United States. But unlike most 18 reservoirs, it continues to produce numbers of quality bass. Heartland's second buddy event of 2004 begins on a cloudy and cool early spring morning. The forecast calls for clouds all day with rain moving in just around weigh-in time. Our cameras will be rolling on 3 hard-to-beat buddy teams for this event. Mark Wasson and Marcus Sikora, 2 young anglers with a long record of 3 hard-to-beat buddy teams for this event. Mark Wasson and Marcus Sikora, 2 young anglers with a long record of wins on Lake of the Ozarks. Jerry McCutcheon and Sonny Chafin, bass fishing veterans with a successful history on Ozarks lakes. Danny and Jeremy Luttrell, a father and son team with a knack for locating pre-spawn bass on jigs. Our Heartland buddy teams find Lake of the Ozarks 5 feet below the summer pool of 660 feet. Water temperature in the main lake is 46 degrees with 49 to 51 degree water up the creeks. Water clarity ranges from dingy to murky. In the Grand Glaze Arm, we catch up with Marcus Sikora and Mark Wasson casting jerkbaits.
Well, what we like to do is we like to start in the glaze, hit a couple good high percentage spots, see that they aren't biting. Because if these glaze fish are biting first thing in the morning, there's no other section of the lake that I believe that can beat it. But the question is, are they biting? But it only takes a little while to find out.
Jerry McCutcheon and Sonny Chafin have driven 65 miles up the Osage River to Turkey Creek.
Good fish, Jerry.
There's one.
Mm-hmm. That's one to look.
We find the team of Danny and Jeremy Luttrell in Laurie Hollow Cove.
A little bit of wind, another hour or two, dude. This bank's some good.
After finding the glaze fish inactive, Wasson and Sikora decide to move to another area.
That's a drum. There you go.
The morning of hard luck continues for Team Luttrell.
I thought he hit it awful hard.
Little one. Bad one? No, yeah, it's a bad one. I think. Yeah, it might borderline keep. We'll go ahead and get the net. Yeah, this one will keep. Yeah, he'll keep.
Talk to me here out on the single line.
Go easy. One.
Come here, big lip.
Back to McCutcheon and Chafin in Turkey Creek.
There's good. We're both down at the same time. That's not a good thing. God bless it. We ain't showing it, but you get shown today. There's got to be something to that place besides just... There he is, Marcus. That's a good fish. Yeah.
Big one?
Yeah.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Let him pull, don't pull hard on him. Oh, he's been running my line.
Come back here.
Hold your hooks out.
Okay.
Keeper. Right?
Yeah.
Good job.
After moving to Coal Camp Creek, McCutcheon and Chafin are getting bites. But finding keepers is the problem.
see that?
The problems continue for Team Luttrell.
Boys.
Wow.
Laura pre-fished yesterday and found the fish extremely active. However, today is a different story.
Yesterday, it was complete. I mean, I didn't expect you to bite yesterday because that cold front come in and that wind switched out of the north yesterday, and it was sunny, and that sun's the only thing that helped them, brought these fish up. And I can tell you already that the way his bite was, the way my bite was, it's gonna be a completely different day today. Maybe later on this afternoon they might pound on it, but right now they're just mouthing it.
The non-keeper bite continues up the Osage.
All right. Fine. We had to work entirely too hard for that first one. Talk to me.
No, I don't think so. No. Where's my line at? No. Crappie.
Crappie?
No, bass.
I thought it was a crappie. What's up with that?
There ain't no doubt in my mind. I guarantee these big fish are here. They just don't go up and move overnight in these type of conditions, but I think they're here. I think it's just timing. That's all it is, timing. You got to be here at the right place when they're feeding. If not, you're just catching them little jobbers. But I'm not going to worry about it. Just going to keep fishing, and hopefully we'll be blessed with some bigger ones. Nothing you can do about it. You don't choose them, they choose you.
The team of Danny and Jeremy Luttrell moved to Bollinger Creek Cove.
Where you going? That works. You don't need to measure him, do you? Huh? He's whooping me.
Don't think so. Don't think so either. Big old God.
Son,
Jeremy finds the drum bite heating up in Bollinger Creek Cove.
you're rubbing off on me. Usually he's the one doing the drum catching.
Back to Socorro and Wasson.
I say if these fish don't start biting here in another 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 or 3 good high percentage stops in here. When you start hole hitting, start running,
Okay.
what we're going to do.
A lot of fun to you guys jerking on his birthday.
They just aren't biting right now, so sometimes you have to go someplace where there is some fish biting. With this cloud cover, there's some clearer water close by that we can maybe pick 1 or 2 up and check back on this area after it's had a little bit of chance to rest. I don't expect the water temperature to rise that much today, but maybe it'll come up a couple of degrees by this afternoon and pick up the same fish activity that has been going on here.
Whoa. We had it on.
Jeremy Luttrell finally hooks the right species,
Look at that. He's a line bumper.
and adds it to the live well.
Oh. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I'm gonna put him on the big side.
Make your boat safe and comfortable.
All these spots are just stacked with fish, and then all of a sudden, just overnight, just disappear. I'm sure they don't disappear. They're still there. They just don't want the presentation that we gave yesterday. There's a bite.
What was that?
A little pack. I don't know how big of a fish it was, but it was definitely a little pack.
Where's he at?
After several missed opportunities, the Luttrells can finally add another keeper to the live well. Sikora and Wasson are struggling.
75,000 bass down there, and we cannot get a one to bite. After we fish between these two marks, we're gonna have to milk run up.
Unfortunately, the Luttrells are having a tough time keeping the larger fish buttoned. Getting the non-keepers in the boat, though, has not been a problem. With weigh-in drawing closer, we find the team of Sikora and Wasson back in the Grand Glaze arm.
The worst part about the whole deal is I have to go to work after this.
What?
Yeah, I have to go to work. Going to work.
Sikora's thoughts of work quickly disappear as he hooks up with a quality largemouth. Sikora and Wasson are targeting slightly sloping gravel banks near docks with isolated brush piles. The anglers cast suspending jerkbaits near the bank and slowly retrieve them in an erratic manner. The bites occur while the bait is motionless near a brush pile. Back up the river to McCutcheon and Chafin, flipping techno tubes in Turkey Creek.
There's your keeper.
The Luttrells boat another keeper. Unfortunately, too many smaller spotted bass are filling their live well.
Yeah. Holy mackerel, what you got on there, brother?
Alaska? I don't know. He's borderline, I think.
No, that's a good one. 3-pounder.
All right. In the final stretch, the team of Sikora and Wasson are coming on strong.
We were one shy of the limit, so I'm not content yet, but we went down there in muddy water and the sun didn't shine, so it killed us. So we come up here to the clear water, and that's really helped us out. In that muddy water, if you ain't got the wind, it's just tough to catch them. I'm just wanting one more 15-incher right now, and then we'll worry about getting greedy after that. You a netter?
Hard saying, brother.
That's all right.
At me right now.
That's okay. Go easy with him. We'll take a look at him. Oh, yeah, he's borderline. We want to net him, I think. He's got my line. Oh, no, he's bad. Oh, wait, he's a long one.
Holy,
Bump him.
what is going on with this thing?
Hey, if he's 15 inches, we'll be happy.
I don't think it's a bass. I think it's a griddle. We got you.
I don't know. If he's 15 inches, he's got a line down his side. That's good enough for me. That fish hit on the sit still. We're humming, boys.
They're not going to believe this.
Yeah, peg him. Oh, now, golly!
Wasson's near loss is reminiscent of Jim Bitter's 1989 Bassmasters Classic. This gives the team a 6-fish limit. Could this be the kicker the Luttrells need? Not even close. As rain begins to fall steadily during the Heartland Buddy weigh-in, Bobby Comstock approaches the scales.
21.96, 21.96. Hold a couple fish up there, Bobby. What a bag. I think that is about the biggest fish so far today at 5.73 on that one. This guy had the biggest fish in the tournament down at Bull Shoals last tournament in the Pro-Am. This guy, we're going to have to start calling him Old Big Bass.
The team of Bobby Comstock and Tommy Skinner are quickly bumped from the top spot by Mike Edrington and Justin Clark.
22.52.
David Burks and Eric Hammond take the big bass lead from Bryce Reeder and Coy Childers.
They could have nearly took the lead if they'd just caught one more like that with 3 fish.
Soon after our camera crew left Marcus Sikora and Mark Wasson, the team landed a big fish just minutes before leaving for weigh-in. Do they have a chance to take the lead from the team of Edrington and Clott?
22.07, and they just keep coming in. And I could definitely say that Lake the Ozarks is back.
Next up is the team of Eric and Lloyd Holt. The father-son team has a huge limit and should eclipse the current leaders.
Oh, holy smoke. That's almost unfair. 27.66.
Eric and Lloyd Holt easily take first place with 27.66. In second place, the team of Mike Edrington and Justin Clott with 22.56. They caught their fish on a blue-silver Smithwick Rogue and a 3/8-ounce green and brown homemade jig tipped with a Gambler Guido Bug trailer. They fished in the hurricane deck area of the lake. In third place is a team of Mark Wasson and Marcus Sikora with 22.07. Lloyd Holt explains how his son got started fishing.
Probably took him fishing the first time about 6 months old, and has been fishing ever since. He's been fishing competitively now for, I guess, 8 or 9 years, 10 years now, I guess. So, in fact, he started fishing competitively even while he was in high school. Him and some friends of his used to go to some local tournaments around home, and he's still at it.
Coming up,
There's one.
learn how the Holts caught their tournament-winning stringer.
Oh, if this is a bass, he's a good one.
Fished by pros.
We started off throwing a crankbait. They bit it pretty good. We caught about a fish an hour up until 9:30 or 10, and then we had a limit. Caught some on stick bait, some on spinner bait. Our game plan, we had 2 areas we were getting bit in, and the areas we were getting bit in, we were catching big fish, so we just went to them and got fortunate enough to get some big bites today. We've actually had, one bass and 1 big walleye chasing bait up to the boat here again. It's that Camo boat. They love it. They really do. I was telling him in practice, man, I've never had so many fish chase baits up to a boat that I've had this year. My whole life combined, not as many as chase baits up to my boat that has in the last couple of weeks with this Camo boat.
Next week, right along with Eric Holt
Oh, good one.
and other top anglers as they battle it out for top honors in the 2004 Heartland Pro-Am event
Don't jump.
at Lake of the Ozarks.